Hello guys, it's MysterioGames here, and today we are taking apart computers and making them new again. Look at that. So this is my old little mini, and this is my new monster of a beast. There's the backside panel, of course. And got some new hardware. 510G. Ooh, what is that? 600 watt and Core i7 3770. Look at that boy. Here's my old stuff. I just ripped it out. Finally got done ripping all the out. Here's my old 610. Probably be selling that because we do have the new GeForce GTX 760, and there is what's gonna be my build. We're still keeping the old hard drive, keep the old videos, put them in my optical drive because why not? Even though this looks sick, and it's gonna be sitting out here because there's no way to cover it up. But oh well. Let me see how bad this is gonna look. Not too bad. It still matches colors. Let's see here. Still matches colors. Anyways, there's the optical drive. Try not to shock this. We are replacing a CPU, so this is what we're doing. I'm just gonna put my camera on my tripod. Back in a second. These have orange LEDs and it lights up, and it's sort of cool. And to have a new power supply, so don't need any of this. This is the old stuff. Where's my note sheet? I had a note sheet. There's note sheets. Core i3, not anymore. Focus, come on camera. Core i3. Alright, anyways. Here we go, we got 3.0, so I'm getting 3.0s in the front. Core i7 is going to do wonders for making videos, and yeah, here, I got messy. Remember, since that's where my keyboard normally goes, just on my bed, there's socks. Alright, so I'm gonna, hopefully now we're gonna come back in a second with my tripod on this. Alright, so now comes the fun part. We need to replace the processor, so let's move some of this stuff. Let's put this on top of my case, over here. Very gently, no shock. Alright, so this can be a little more rough. Here's a wireless card. So, wireless card very important when you don't have Ethernet, or Ethernet, or whatever. However, you don't want to knock that off. Water. So there we go. Got my static bracelet on. Doing all this kind of stuff when I work on computers. There's a fan connector that I'll need for fans. Put that right there. Static connector. Oh, where is my screwdriver? There it is. And there is the wonderful underside of this. This is the powerhouse of my rig. For all of its glory. Let's just get a close-up over here. Oh, there goes my connector. Should probably put that back on. There's the glory of this new, CPU with its old heatsink here. And hold it up for the camera so this is what the camera can see. We'll need to scratch all this thermal paste off. This is actually thermal compound. So let's use something like a playing card. This is ace of spades, good boy. All you need to do when you replace CPUs, let's look at this. This is the exact same heatsink. Looks like the exact same thing. Alright, so I think I like my heatsink better. This is like the same heatsink. Look at that. It'd be a shame not to use it since the thermal paste and stuff is already applied, but I think this is a better heatsink actually. Alright, I got two heatsinks here. Actually, looks like I need to use this one because I already got the back plate on it, so here's the Intel heatsink with all its thermal paste on it, so I probably shouldn't touch that. I just touched it anyways, alright. Get rid of that too. I'm selling some of the stuff, so. Okay, gotta take this out. Be very careful with it. And here's my new 3770K. That's the jankiest CPU install ever. Okay. Jankier than overclocking a GTX 760, boys. I mean, 670. I mean, it's 610. God dang it. This is a small motherboard, okay. So hopefully that's good. Now that's on there. Let's go grab my thermal compound that I have on my desk over here. Supposed to put on just as much as an uncooked grain of rice. Directly in the center. Where's my fan connector here? Oh, there it is. So, yeah, this is the right way. And there's a CPU fan connector. Now put down one. The other one, this looks like a better heatsink, so if I ever do I'm not going to do any overclocking on this one though, definitely not. When in doubt, look at Google. When in doubt, look it up on Google. Time to get the bad boy unboxing and stuff of this guy. I've already kind of seen this guy, but here we go. And here is our GTX 760 ASUS OC edition. Here's our power thing, so let's put it on top of the box because static and stuff like that. Let's move it over here on top of the chair, put that there. And what is this? Two 6 go into 2 6 then go into 1 8. I think we actually got 2 of these. Moving to 1 8 already here, so can we just use this? Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, yeah. So now that we got all this should probably boot on its own, but let's do this because we don't need that adapter. We should be installing this up now. I feel like an idiot now. I feel like a Mambo idiot. I just looked and I forgot a part of the motherboard. It's actually important. Inside of the old case. Called this. There is the cover, so let's just pop them in there. And I may just pop it on the outside because I don't feel like. Oh gosh, dang it. I didn't even get that amount of clearance. Hello guys, it's MysterioGames here. Oh, that was a terrible intro. And this is after we finished building it. And it's all both the side panels are off right now because it's really dark. But both the side panels are off right now because I'm trying to air out the case because it gets really hot. The Ivy Bridge, or that's Ivy Bridge because it's 3rd generation instead of 4th. There wasn't really much of a difference between them if you look at it. I mean, there's a little bit of a difference, but it's not worth the extra money. There's the graphics card. Can't even see stuff. You can kind of see stuff. Here's where the hard drive bays are, as you saw. Here is this side. You can hear how loud it is with everything on full. The wire management is not this bad. It's just like I moved some stuff around through that pin. It's not actually there. This is not actually a part of that silver pin because I was using that to manually put my fans to full so I can cool them down. I'm just trying to cool it so because my room does get very hot. Yeah, you just heard it, everything. Yeah, my GPU just said, okay, we're done. Just went to 50%. I went back to 100. So we're trying to cool everything. It's 26 degrees Celsius in there, which is actually cold. Here, those are my attempts. 37, 32. It's getting cold. There's my CPU, and let's look at my GPU. Where is it? 26. That's very cold for that, but I'm trying to... Yeah, I'm trying to... Okay, now I gotta look at the camera again. Trying to get everything here. This thing performs like a boss, by the way. I use the same heatsink I had in my old one. There's the same 6 GB RAM too, and I'm replacing that with some Crucial RAM, probably sometime. I'm also spending money on a mouse pad, which will be cheap. A new mouse, maybe, probably. It's kind of lower on my list actually. Second monitor is basically my highest priority right now because I can get along with all this stuff, and I can get along with this too. But I've wanted this for a long time, and I gotta get it. Like, this is the next thing on my list, and I've just been kind of ignoring it. And, oh boy. Well, that didn't work. Just put all the fans to 100%. Because, yeah, I'm using actually a Molex connector over here to do it, but, that's how loud it is. Just listen. It's very loud. And yeah, everything's working amazing. I can play all games in maxed out settings, 1080p just fine. I mean, that's what this card is for. I mean, not next year, I won't be able to do every single game like that, but you know, you get 60 FPS and I'm fine. As of right now, I'm fine. Going for maybe a 9.7. I'll probably... Interesting story. I'll make money if I sell this card. This card can go for even up to 3 sometimes, but I really don't think I could sell it for that. I could probably sell it for 2. I'll sell it for 200, but I paid, get this, like $145 for this card, and that's after the rebate. But because this card was open box, it was $175 plus like a $30 rebate, so it's $145, and that's less than the 750 Ti, which was my original plan for this. I'm like, well, dang, I'll do it. So I did that, got this card, kept the motherboard, kept the RAM, kept all that, new processor, got my old one down here, and in the same case that the new S7 came in, the nice little sticker, 120 millimeter fan. Let's talk about the case for a second. 220 millimeter fans in orange. This is the Corsair Graphic Series 230T Rebel Orange case. Alright, so that's what it is. Got that in the back, 120 millimeter fan, and 2 in the front. These are actually, if you look at them from here, they're kind of syncopated from each other, which means you can't do, if you look there, it's kind of hard to tell in the camera, but you can look that they're actually, one is farther back than the other one. Yeah, you can kind of see it there. One is farther back than the other one, so I can't ever put a water cooling thing there. But this case has a lot of expandability options as a case of that. And also, if you look, let me get a flashlight or something. I don't know. There's like old graphic card just sitting up there all lonesome. Does this one not work? Well, maybe I'll just... Oh, it does work. Alright. However, so slightly. But this does have... Like, oh, you can't even see it. Doesn't matter. Maybe if I move this. There, that's much better. You see there's a terrible job of managing stuff back there. I had to put an adapter for my second monitor and stuff. There's that. And it does have a big expansion, but I can put one up here. That might be nice at some point. And yeah, that's pretty much the computer. Hope you guys enjoyed the build video, because I enjoyed building it, and thank you guys for watching. Goodbye. Okay, just to promote how well these Direct CU2 fans work by ASUS. Like, alright, so I've had this running, where's my GPU fan here? NVIDIA GeForce GTX 760. This is the RPMs they've been running at 100%. This is a promo to how well this works. If I look at my GPU here, I can feel in here that this heatsink, this is actually part of the heatsink, is cool to the touch. This is overclocked. Well, now it's not in use. But this heatsink is actually cold. My room is hotter than the heatsink is, and let me see what happens. The whole thing is cold. My finger in there, it's cold. This is warm. It's like, it's not even hot. At all. It's cold. 25 degrees centigrade is actually, I opened it up on my second monitor. This is my, no, you need to look at this temperature. At what degrees centigrade? So it's 26 right now. 26 to Fahrenheit. It's 78 degrees Fahrenheit, my GPU. That's cold. I've got it up to 150. It is half that right now. That's insane. These giant fans are all working. My hard drive is a little bit warm. It's not even hot at all, really. Bottom mounted fan. A little bit of elevation here, like barely in it at all. Working great. Yep. Working real nice. So this is ugly with all these different colors. I wish the sleeving was less transparent. That would look nice. But you know what? Didn't do the sleeving myself. So you know, you get what you get, but it's not really visible with the side panel off and the windows over there. Anyways, yeah, that's it. Yeah, goodbye. And if we just look at the wonderful FPS we get,
yeah.
Oh wow, that's not a lot.
Yeah,
Come on, you can go up.
Going up
Go up at 200 more.
He's getting like 200 more than this. See, it's like crazy.
So, there we go.
Yeah, he is running it perfectly.
Like, why are you talking?
'Cause I can.
You shouldn't talk.
Going off cliffs like a boss.
1400. I did it. Alright. It's not. It's
We should
200.
play Christmas Chaos. Yeah, 15,000.
No, I don't think I can get it to 2000. There's 1500 in settings.
2,000!
Did I get 2,000? 2,200.
I give you $1.
2,800.
If you get...
Oh my
If
gosh.
you get to 300, I'll give you two...
Those frames.
$1. I'll give you another $1 if you get to 300.
Come on, go to 3,000. Stop updating Skype. Higher. Must have more frames. Alright, let's look here. So here's my settings.
Oh, now you're back down to 1,000.
Yeah, now we're back down to the 1,000 where the little kids play it. We need to change.
If you get 1
Resync.
million, if you ever get 1 million, I'll give you $100.
Particles, minimal, rhubobbing.
No, max, yeah.
Let's see now. Okay, so this is gonna be done. And that's right. All right, 2,800. So still no change. I don't need video settings. I don't even know what video app settings does. So let's crank it all the way up here. And hit done. What? I missed something. Back to game. All right. So let's see. Same settings. Oh, wait, can we get 2000 actually walking around? Yeah.
Not even moving.
Boy. Oh, I'm not. So this is our actual, like... We should just play like this.
Yeah, you should.
Let's go
it just
to,
drops
let's
down
go
to
to an
30.
actual world.
Goes
like
down
this
to
one.
30. Just like dirt.
So this is an actual world now. 1700.
You should play at this.
No,
Why
I'm
you
not.
gonna-
I'm not gonna play like this because there's no point. I mean, there's no point because my monitor isn't displaying anything over 60. It's just 1700 actually. All right.
You did. Oh, it's in survival.
Yeah, I mean creative.
You're creative.
Let's just fly up here. And
Yeah, Pip.
so
Yeah, Pip.
So now that we're 2,200, which is even less than what we were.
Well, it's still epic.
Yeah. We don't play like this though. My fans are having a fit. I think they're straining on something. I don't even know what they're straining on. Those are my front fans, so they're not supposed to be straining in the first place. So, that's how many frames I get. Obviously not in the actual settings, but yeah, you get the ideas. Let's do PC as a boss. Green keyboard.